keep building and all. And I see a future. I see you got plenty of talent. I see you going a long journey, and you're doing the right things. You're
Appreciate that.
traveling and introducing yourself. I mean, do you have anything that you present to people, like any like flyer or shirts, anything to give to them or to sell to them? So after they see you perform, they walk away with something to remind them of you.
I had some shirts. I was giving out some a little bit of merchandise, some T-shirts at one point. But that's what like I probably won't perform again until I drop this album, which is gonna be soon. So I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be missing a whole bunch. But yeah, the whole purpose of dropping this album is being able to perform these songs. So I'm also gonna have merchandise that goes along with these up and coming performances. I'm getting like actual physical copies of CDs made. I'm gonna have some more shirts. I'm probably gonna have some more merchandise, stickers. Yeah, and I'm gonna do as
Yo,
much as
come,
I
yo,
can.
Dread, come talk to me when you ready to do the marketing, man. I got you, man.
Oh, that's a bet.
Yeah, and here's a little tip. Give them the flyer. Give them a flyer of the album cover. Make them earn the shirts and make them pay for those shirts. Give them the
For
flyer.
sure.
What I'm saying? You perform and just your flyer is your contact information. Just give them that, man. Make them earn them shirts, man. Make them buy them shirts, man. Don't give away anything for free unless it's the flyer. Because
Yeah.
know your worth is basically what I'm saying. Your music is worth something, and you shouldn't give it away for free. Don't give
All
anything
right,
away.
yeah, nah, you can't I can't give away too much for free. I gave away some shirts for free. That was like when I first got them made, and I just wanted to get it out there, so at least people would be rocking the shirts because I thought they were pretty dope. So ain't nobody gonna turn down a free shirt,
Yeah,
and you got
exactly.
a
You know what I'm
shirt,
saying? But
yeah.
I also believe they wouldn't mind paying for it either. I mean, speaking of,
Probably, they wouldn't mind paying for it. If they really down for it, people will pay for it. Some people just cheap like that, but I mean, I just feel like if you really want them to just
well,
like,
at the end of the
huh?
day, when you get to that next level and you're performing on stage, I mean, who do you want on stage? Do you want the cheap folks, or you want the one who's going to spend the money to buy that ticket to go see you? You also have to look at that concept, man. If they're not gonna buy, someone else is gonna buy. You just gave someone something for free, and what happens? This is something I try to tell everybody: when you give something away for free, that's exactly what it is. It has no worth to it. Even if you sold it
But
for $1, you gave it some worth.
I
And
mean, yeah, but it all depends because now with me just giving it away, I could have gave it away for it. I'm pretty sure people would have paid $1 for it. But then now I gotta rely on somebody that say, yeah, I have $1 or no, I don't have $1. When I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna just give it to you this one time. The first one always free, so I'm gonna give it to you this one time, and you gonna rock it around, and people gonna see it and be like, "Damn, that's dope," and they gonna see the brand, and then the brand is gonna gain buzz themselves just because you rocking a shirt that you got for free, and I didn't have to worry about you declining the shirt. So
well, I mean,
you
I
know,
do agree in a certain sense that it is free promotion. Quick story about that is you know 5K, right? You know the girl that came to the studio you met over here.
yeah,
Yeah. So there's a DJ called DJ Stevie J, right? I know him. I grew up with him. I know him from the block and everything. And he skyrocketed. He started DJing at Club Live in Miami in Fontainebleau, and he ended up getting signed to Young Money with Lil Wayne and everything. And he's doing his thing, and you know what? I applaud him for everything he's doing, right? And
yeah,
but the funny thing about that story is going back to the T-shirts is the one thing that I can remember that of him is not none of those accolades that he just accomplished, but the fact that years ago, 5K walked into the barbershop with a white long shirt and in big letters, and it said, "Who is Stevie J?" That was her, just wearing his shirt, thinking nothing of
yeah,
it. And it is right. I do agree with you in that sense, to the sense that that's the thing that stands out to me with Stevie J is that moment when she walked into the barbershop and wore that shirt. Not, I couldn't tell you if he's a good DJ or not because I never really heard him mix. I mean, he got to be good if he's DJing at Fountain Blue at Club Live. He got to be good
Yeah,
if he got signed to Young Money, but I can't tell you personally because I never heard any of his mixes. All I could do is remember that shirt that someone else, which I'm sure she probably didn't even get paid for. She would just threw on the shirt and went to the barber shop to take her kids to get a cut. So yeah,
yeah,
the promotion is great, but I still believe, you know, getting paid for something shows it takes it to another level. It introduces people that okay, you know your work. Like if you go to a record label, even though you don't need record labels anymore, you can do it yourself. But even if you go to the two things they're gonna ask you, and I know this because I've been to Def Jam, I've been to I believe it's Virgin Records, who actually wanted to buy one of my songs and all. I didn't know at the time
mm,
you could have sold the song. I wanted to get signed. I didn't know you can just get rid of a song. But anyway, and they always ask you two questions. What is your fan base like, and how many records have you sold? You ever seen the show Shark Tank?
yeah,
It's just like that. It's like you can sell them a beautiful dream and have the greatest idea in the world. At the end of the day, they're gonna ask you, "What are your sales looking like?" And and if it dumps on it, they're like, "Well, I haven't sold anything yet." They're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" They get less interested. No record label wants to make anyone anymore like that. Yo, you gotta be like, yo, I sold X amount of shirts, X amount of streams, and yada yada yada, and you become important, and it's true.
I
That's the
feel
main.
you.
That's the main. Go ahead.
You're right. I mean, I definitely love to make money. I mean, this was just for the starter up.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I'm
then
talking. I'm talking future. I'm not
oh
downplaying
yeah,
anything
yeah,
because I gave away a couple of free shirts myself. Don't get it twisted. I gave out free CDs. I trust me. I'm not downplaying
at
you at
some
all.
at some at some point in time, you gonna end up giving out songs for
Yeah,
free
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just for the hell of it.
But
It all depends. It all depends on what you are willing to actually give out for free and what you feel like people deserve to get for free.
what I
Yeah, but
go ahead.
huh?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I mean, just I feel like people, and I felt like just 'cause it was Atlanta, like it was about to be the summertime, and they was white T-shirts with my logo on them, so I just felt like, with maybe school finna be out or whatever, people just going, people usually wear white shirts in the summertime anyway, so it was for what was the other? I think it was Memorial Day last year, maybe. Yeah, and it was for an event out in Atlanta, Heat in the Streets, and I gave out. It was a great performance too. Like the crowd was feeling me. People, was passing by. They was coming, stopping, and seeing what was going on during my performance and everything. It was a great place. So I just felt like, I went there with intentions to sell the shirts, but then I just felt the vibe was so good that I just wanted to give them away.
Well, see, that's where basically I come in, and this is why I want to do the whole tour thing with everybody else. I know what it's like to be an artist that just wants people to hear me and just be a part of what my creation is. And I also know what it's like to be the businessman of it, right? So if I take you guys on tour, you guys don't have to worry and stress yourself about being the businessman and just wanting to get things out. My job is to make sure we make sales. My job is to make
Right.
sure we make enough money for gas money for the next town over and all like that. To make sure you guys got food in your pocket, to make sure you guys have food to go eat and all. So my grind is different than your grind. Your grind is so you want people to hear your music. My grind is to make sure you guys eat. So that's why I believe agents and managers are very important because everyone plays their role. You don't have to be the bad guy and say, "Nah, I can't sell you this. You got, I can't, I want to give it to you for free because I feel bad asking you for money." But my job is, nah, you gonna pay for this.
Yeah,
You know?
I definitely feel you on that because it is a lot of stress when you gotta play
Yeah,
multiple
and
roles and
exactly,
everything. You gotta worry about. Yeah.
and that's the reason why I started